UK Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Sunday, the New York Knicks coming to town, tipping off a homestand for them. Then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball.
Oh, say does that.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball. Out of the gates, some guys tend to start strong, Grant. Others take a little time to warm up. Which group did you align with?
Yeah, good question, B.A. You know, I always liked to start the season strong. And a lot of it goes into your preparation. What are you doing in the offseason? Are you ready when we get into training camp, the preseason? You know, all of that building to opening night and really establishing yourself within the team and also throughout the league right from the gates.
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. LaVine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Williams and Vucevic patrol the inside. And it's White in at the point. And offensively, Tyus Jones is a steadying influence out there, Richard.
He does a great job of setting the pace, making great reads, and I like his decision-making. He knows when to pass, when to shoot, just has a great feel for the game.
He gets it in there.
Look, for supreme athletes like LaVine, it's easier to control your body, make those shots even through contact.
Here's Avdia, and that one's long. About a minute played here so far in the first. LaVine with room to shoot. And there's another one for the Bulls.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Jones. Kuzma outside. The Wizards with another miss. The Bulls have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. DeRozan outside. And it's Bagley with the rebound.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Jones' shot is good.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now here's DeRozan. He's covered closely. Here's LaVine for 3. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. LaVine's got 7 points in the game.
That's a strong response from LaVine. You got to D him up from there.
Pass to Bagley. Kuzma up top. Williams defending. Here's Poole from behind the arc. The shot comes out. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
DeRozan. And there it is for him.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Washington's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Jones finds Bagley. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Bagley's got his 2nd bucket of the night. The Bulls have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Now that's his dribble drive. That's one of DeMar DeRozan's superpowers.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Poole up top. Coming off a 12-point game. And he gets the bucket. DeRozan passes to Williams. And that one good.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Team foul. Shooting foul.
7 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Shamet. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Chicago closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now? By and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back with you shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
They've got Richaun Holmes, Corey Kispert out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Kyle Kuzma, and it's Coulibaly in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Pass to Coulibaly.
Chicago foul.
The Bulls making a switch here. Drummond's checked in.
First team foul. Bulls substitution. Number 3, Andre Drummond.
Here's Kispert. And a nice finish on the layup. Kispert's got his first points of the night. And Grant, for years, the Wizards resisted calls to rebuild. But things changed this summer.
Yeah, B.A. And even though the return for their stars wasn't as dramatic as we saw for teams like the Jazz, I think there's a sense of relief in D.C. that the organization is resetting and trying something new.
And the basket by Shamet.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And the shot goes in.
Beating good defense, DeRozan scores even when it's not easy.
There's the double team with Carter. Here's Kispert. It's hauled in by DeMar DeRozan.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Caruso outside. Back to DeRozan. And there's another one for the Bulls.
One of the underappreciated guys in this league. DeRozan just goes out, puts up big numbers, and he doesn't really get the shine that I think he truly deserves.
Holmes, a screen on DeRozan. DeRozan against Kuzma. 6 to shoot. Holmes, a screen on DeRozan. Kuzma drives in. Drummond on the double team. Holmes, no good. And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Wizards not making the playoffs the last couple of seasons motivated them to bring in some youth in Jordan Poole, and the players say that they've seen dramatic improvements from player facilities, energy, and player development. They said they're transitioning, they're going in the right direction, but they still have a lot of improvements to make.
Good point, Allie. Thank you. Kuzma outside. Over DeRozan. The Wizards with another miss.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
And it's blocked. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Kuzma. From 8 feet away, jump shot is good that time.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
DeRozan, right in the heart of the D.
No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Here's Kuzma. No good that time. Dosunmu for 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Chicago finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Thanks. Taking a look here at Chicago. They're feeling like they need a win at this point. Lots of good teams start out 0-1, 0-2. Right now, they're playing with the BGA on their backs.
All right, I don't even want to know what the...
And now we look back at the first half. Guys, some adjustments needed for the Washington Wizards.
To me?
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You know, DeMar DeRozan has been exceptional here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And for Chicago, let's take a look. Williams and Vucevic patrol the inside. LaVine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. And it's White in at the 1. Pass to Bagley. Fires from deep. And it's Chicago with a board. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. And that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them. Here's Poole. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Poole's got his second basket of the game.
That's more than enough space for him to get that shot up.
LaVine finds Vucevic. No good on the triple. Washington trailing. Here's Avdia. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Yep, count it. Last season, the most 30 and 40-point scoring games in league history. What's driven that scoring explosion, Richard?
Well, a lack of defense first, BA, but teams are crutching the numbers. They've cracked the code. Put the ball in the hands of your star player and surround them with shooters. There's not a lot of defense that has been created to offset that. Selfless player, Vucevic finding his man all alone.
Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Poole outside. Poole gets it in close. 1:11 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's DeRozan. And the layup is good off the glass. DeRozan's got 4 points in the quarter.
Isn't it beautiful watching DeRozan just work through contact? He loves overcoming these kind of moments.
Now a timeout called by Washington. Kispert's checked in for Washington. And a quick check now on the teams that led the league from the charity stripe a year ago. Number 5, the Bulls.
They didn't give away any points at the free throw line, and that makes a head coach's life so much easier.
Jones against LaVine. Jones, the pass to Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Outside for LaVine. Over Poole. And LaVine with the basket. On the assist by Caruso. LaVine's got 11.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution. Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Here's Terry. And he comes up with a bucket. And now it's a 10-point Bulls lead.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
First team foul.
He's off on the first. Kuzma's checked in for Kispert.
Marvin Bagley.
And he can't hit the second.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
Oh, LaVine. Pretty.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Poole against Caruso. It's Poole on the wing. 1 second left. No good there. And so it's the Chicago Bulls going into the break up 12. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. At the 2 and the 3, Avdia and Poole. Marvin Bagley is out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Jones in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan.
Good anticipation defensively. See the pass coming and manages to snatch it. Run it.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for Washington. It's a 14-point game. And the 3 off target.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
LaVine. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Outside, Williams. Vucevic, the pass to White, over Jones, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Poole finds Bagley. Bagley, a screen on Williams. Shot clock at 5. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
It's good. And the Bulls lead by 18.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Pass to Avdia. So you played and now broadcasted all around the league, Richard. You have a favorite arena when it comes to atmosphere?
Look, there is nothing like playing in New York City. I used to catch a cab from my apartment to go play games. But let me tell you, the crowds in Boston, they are something different. Highest energy I've ever been a part of.
Now a timeout called by Chicago. They're ahead by 16. 1:11 left to play in the fourth. And now a moment to present the New Balance player of the game, DeMar DeRozan.
Hey, guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Bulls.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them. But it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And what a huge performance it was for DeMar DeRozan.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of fouls.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
And here's Kispert from the arc. And again, Washington with a triple. Here's DeSumo. Pass to Caruso. And count it. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. This is Brian.
Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the coaches to the players to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all the sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their power. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. Luka Doncic out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Davis. And it's LeBron in at the small forward position. This one for three. No good from LeBron.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
Now James, after the missed three from Damian Lillard. Here's Jokic. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
Traps in the tray.
Giannis's team.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the West All-Stars. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. LeBron with it. Strong inside. What a move by...
Ay, 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 ay. ¿Dónde están las